Nka bolo kol kan sai na so kono mano banta jabo banta tulo ban. Sai ka bolo kol kan da ka ba official kono ba dama bulo mutarin baka ta funtilano. Ko mbato ngane ta ya kuriye ma ko do banta ngata mano sani tulo ni jabo.
Munda bete ni la buro da man balwo service kala.
Mon service?
Balwo service.
Ni da foronte mo kala.
Munda afela buro da ko abitala internet all. Aya ba site la woldo. balwo.com. Na yo saje a apu nga ba download la telephone lo. Na be sandiro to ni wal. Na be sidin ala office ko ndama manjar pour ay ta bank. Ko kodoki. Abe sidin office ko da daminto. Ito message yo so telephone ko no. E bitiko be Gambia dawda bitiko ba bele. Ko ta tano dawda yeta fenko tawo.
Wodama.
Yala bari wa service na ta molda hanni. Mata nyo le kan fi janna bro dan ka ko.
Ayo ko ti ta.
Balwo service dinkirala jampo o manken na kolaya ko balwo service al demano kaje ko ale domor feŋol sang alla dimbaya molu ana lakkanun tewol wato bela ani wat sudum fanan kono balwo service la dinkiralu ani la do kunyolu ibe banko karo beto kabirin katon fo koyna nalla fa ko ku ko tan suro balwo service la kolto ali commandi telephone line la milbuko 9400213 7694319 wala 3192870 wala hankabi alta internet oto alila kulu jibe www.baluwo.com.
I get it.
Mbijano aganyani.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyingi.
Okay. Korsa. Nsila ID soto.
Ah, that's no. Sorry. I get it.
Mbijano bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbare ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Ah, janno mi yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Ha. Birin koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato ni fo bolong blabe to.
56 branches mola soto Gambia jam.
Ha?
Ha. Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol. Nko kodo kiya bere to. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw jannam number 1 di nyonta andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale wala nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol ni fana be teat Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moyo diat
apelenta
baraka ni lafta nyelen kendol e binaji
yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba
yalo ndel chosano lo
baraka
dimbal la domoro akata Kutubung Daala adi ñu Kutubung Daala nali amay kanyela wala ñu Kutubung Daala wala ka kanyela wala bambandi kan dum kanyela na ko no man fa ka bambang ye Kutubung Daala dimbali bela balodula aye Kutubung Daala dimbali bela balu kae ni be tabiro kela e ba kela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela balu akai ni be tabiro kela e ba kela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela balu dula balu sonan dia dula wala mu Kutubung Daala ti nin Kutubung Daala an kolle be wala biyo dimbali be la balo Kutubung Daala dimbali be la balo ila Kutubung Daala cosandol din ada kol be ka cewale to
assalamu alaikum mbale ngolo ngali kontondo ngali bismillah ko def fanan ker fatu ngali bismillah Kutubung Daala wato wati bida farlo kono bida gannoto ka futa musol ma keda ko ya kollo keda bada kollo e fala min konda ko masa kunna min ke samal kono ko jwa ken me la musol fala ko ya ko fole bal bi ngakado ko baake ka futa ministre fama mi mata sono Daala ministre of agriculture min ka dr Demba Sabally sa bismillah don kel fatu nga bismillah Kutubung Daala honorable minister nga bismillah kel fatu
abarka baake Mr Fati abarka baake kel fatu enen timo men be nata jang ani juberlal melbe be gambe jang ani melbe gambe bantala mi yalon ko ka kel fatu folo nga mume be nimbara nga konto anin alla do ko nyin ali musol mel bebe do ko la nga wol fana be konto abarka baake
honorable minister nga bismillah na programme de Kutubung Daala musol la programme wol musol la bada ko dal le manko kan kata farol kono kata gadinoto musol ko ni banko kan mi alan ko ak Kutubung Daala ka fute bangé ko la kollo wal bi etele wo Daala mi alan mi mota sono Daala folo ni na man sekunda ni na ministre ni na samadum alaji nyaadi
abarka baake Mr Fati mina sama alhamdulillah ngalo momo his excellency president Adama Barrow la toñi folo nu aba kalamutala ko nyina sama ala tentu bale keda la faro ketale bake in terms of senate andum me wo sabu wala mu alhamdulillah jammando nata watola andum fanan ala quality beteata andum fanan ala wafir dulal man jam fanyola access andum turol fanan sotoda turol di rasenelal la at free no cost warning plowing service kamol dema ke la farol kobiye wala la kunkol kobiye ani demaro jama me alon ko abota president Barrow la mansa kunda to ka futa senelal ma way difference make le bake nyina na seno bunda a yirwata de bawo nombal bi jele to prove it ko na mano ka boserun kana nyina ala fata nyo fana the same tio the same so alhamdulillah seno be abeta kan ne laftala nyame mam futan kata da me bare alhamdulillah we are on track
abraka baga ko ma bada projet jabi jamando kana non kama jamon na junna de wala channel ka jama kamin fo e ko jamano bu ko fo man juna anim turo fana ya seria ko ala ko la free bare kamo jamano natale bale ab ka futa seria ma juna channel yo wocho di bake ni da man sakunda ni da ministry nyaata se jamano kana juna mun ka jamando nasindi ka futa seria ma juna
Mr Fati abarka bake tumando mel ko e jamando nyin la futa juna ay tora tumando they are talking about 2021 kata 2020 e komala bare serun jamando nata in 2023 jamando natale by April and abe warehouse will be kono by April so samala starto where tara jamando be every warehouse in the Gambia so jamandi o man tarde ka na nyimbanko kan and as we speak currently, we have about 21,000 tons of jammando in our warehouses. So, any samanata by May or June, mota folako jammando le tarreda. Because as we speak, neither every GGC warehouse, from Bara all the way to URR, we have about 21,000 metric tons. Me aloko obelarin abe samale batuka. Andung mbe doko ke kanne puru men se atina mansa kunda another 10,000 tons lafa. Just in case production ni expanda. Warra jamando asisi bare ka fo jamando be tarde la we move something of the past let o manke na isuti from 2023 season and 2024 is already covered definitely
comme kamin fodan ko jamano ha ngamano ko abijan anata de bale minika seno ke farol kono anin dulato c'est l'alfon e ko bali ete buka solo no juna e ka mole ko anata de maso ko na jamano anata de bali abuka fude ete ma juna comme ne ko west coast ne ko kuma east ne ko fonyi kono e jamano e buka solo na awato la iko mun ko nati be ko nyaaje jambaro kanana e kam anata bari ka fude man juna ka sude bro juna o ka tadde mati
anyway ndese men senani no wala nanata all the selling points our mixed farming centers will be ka supply o sodole so silang jamanote futanola to every household wala every village So dula le bije mel identified by GGC aka wafi dame. So I'll encourage Senegal ka wodula nyim visit not to only ka believe ko jamando man o jamando man futa molma. Every district in this country extension officer bijele, agri extension officer bijele. So e futa wolma wol ya lonne jamando be locate mintole anu fana whether abeje or atije. But as we speak, there is enough fertilizer Gambia kono as we speak to prepare for the 2024 season. So momo mu Seneladi aka nying platform mo nying follow. Mba advice la menna wolem ko the nearest district officer I will contact I nyini kanko jamandi wafi dula closest place mu minute. Now barada sodoje every region has a regional office. They can also approach the regional office. But manjiki jamando la soto balia womu isuti anymore because unless it all fangole ma ta aka wafi dame because man jamandi wafi dula soto in every village womu am feasible for now. But every district or almost every 2 districts wafi dula bijele sanelal se futano dame jamando so
ko mi afanya ko ma bare ba Allah mo le mi ala ko filo ko nim so be do ko na ko to ni farodo to jagna yes e kan akana nan o fan kam complain ko ha nga mo de bala mo fero no kampo folo me do labinto bala jamodo na fado wato kampo jang albaso dale comme il faut ha ko ma bare ko musulo da fana e la tan mo nyin ka ko atim mi yana ko na be do ko la ngamo anata bali amu foto maja o fanga mi fo disen tungo ngamo le o fito ya fone bali maso no bulo folo ngala jesina da folo ko de ta nyaaji bi folo secondly be gadno fana waro sita nyim banko kay ta la so da mi wosi la fa do ko la la fa gadno do ko la e kam moji ay gadim baso do esta baso gadno mi alan ko wara bat bali jama musul kam mi wosi ndeliye jiwo ibu ko soto garden from fence um problem bad eni na ministry na masakunda album ko de ko kaje ko kam so len ko la ko be kan garden to alba so no e kanya
abaraka baake Mr Fati garden o fanna sabale bije garden dol bije masakunda ka menul londi ni masakunda e londi yo ka sile fenso ka kende and everything e ka committee londi le pour garden o so sustainability plan ka tarajele because ni o mansakunda yo be londe foka pare community ni nyanta ka ownership tale they have a sustainability committee pour me alon ko anar musu membe senola je e ka $10 le land side wala ka $50 le land side pour ni fenso do man ni tinyata isa fix no ni jio problem indi me alon ko amanke ko di jamati isi o fix no e fangolier wo mu fenne me alon ko ka o encourage le bake wo committee sometimes e ka dysfunctional le andung mansakunda ka gadino dada ni sato they want to move to another community so not only sustainability plan dada aka batada natil wo mu kilineti fulanjango NGO bijel mele anko katale musol de my gadinol dade so some of them they may not liaise with the government agency directly Department of Agriculture they'll just go to a community a gadino law wali the gadino may not be as standard as we want it to be as a government. So, ni natana batada soto, the fallback again is government. And maybe that is not within our budget. So, hanara NGO le adade fana, we want them to have a sustainability plan. Community nying ya lo melie, ye committee form, committee nying let them at least hanara momo ya long let them take ownership. Ito le along iba structural nyame, but let them take ownership. And there are gardens individuals so le kanaka wolo, and then at some point they have a problem, then they near media practitioners go there altol sifat e kale antola gadi no de na geomancy on na fenso wata itolla initiate no so nyimu challenge but as a government momo challenge is our responsibility and we are happy to take that responsibility. Well, in this year during the tour I'm sure you heard us announce this, the Giraffe project is building about 40 gardens and these 40 are 20 women led and 20 youth led gardens. The Roots project is rehabilitating garden on meli nying elol soto ji problemo fencing problemo and stuff ka rehabilitate meli alon ko nema project o le lono so Roots is 6 kele already as we speak the tender is out ne newspaper jube ba jela jele for overhead tanks and stuff for 11 gardens and after that they're going to do 16 more. So Roots is working on rehabilitating and building of new gardens. Giraffe is going to build 40 new gardens. Then the GAFSIP project In fact, tomorrow, Saturday, they will be at the Sukuta Garden. Katuro distribute musole, all for free. Gafsip ka garden all support le in the excess of 40 to 60 garden. Me ya longo le ka turol dila, e ka jamandol dila, e ka sene jorang mesengol di musol la pour ila garden all. So wo mu fene me anko man sakunda ba ke kan.
Bada afalanya ko bani ko Roots project. Jama ka moy all be around Sierra to URR. Ela project jama based auto. Jama ngai giraffe la ka through jama di Demba within the West Coast last time ka interview ke dia. Mana kan roof ila project jama sendi Sierra ning URR.
Actually, is English coming for is a misnomer. It's a belief. Roots is a project that is nationwide. In fact, need at Ninang Seno, it only plowing for places like Ndemban, it only plowing service for places like Kondungu, Altata Daming for the field day. So Roots is operating in the entire country, and they are supporting Ninga Garden no Melfoy. Gambia Belekono. In fact, Ibe Garden no Mel Lokang is from Sutukoba, Wuli, all the way to Kombo. Yes, so Roots be Banco Belekang, Giraffe be Banco Belekang. Gafsip, maybe you can say they are in specific locations, but in Yunul they are nationwide, and they are working in all these places.
Yeah, senor darno diokoma. Musola garno ide fola. Sa nyatla fedo mistake blo hanna mazakunda. Albe mukada kuda kaje musodo mano jiola fanala garno. Akuma abara. Ne ko musolle ko addo ko ke ata nako sene.
Right.
Hanni jite blo kona fensti ja ko la yamal. Sa albe mukada kuda kaje fanan ko ujiko minna ko ni promo. Kan da do de ko fanya. Lamin fadi. La fa jiola. La fa sonsan jiola. Sa ministre fa fa frestin janteng. Isam na fa no musole ko aka jiko mi kuma ni sansen dironi mutum wala musol boss kaje ko ka sof na
Actually mba solve kande because no fo de
nga ba sof kande lu je ko bake ka do jebun def na problem baade musol lo jiku promo honorable minister obuno def na kula ku baade ngala be musol da dula ya fanyo ko jobi jande ya fanyo ko gan labi fenstale ya fanyo ko alhamdulillah be ngam be ni masa ko ndablo sa nga so
dulal bi jele melbe o tembot dulal bi jele mele yaron ko ba fulele bi alhamdulillah jio bi janne abe fensirine we are producing satisfactorily. But Gambia has over 1,880 something villages and almost over this 1,600 be lafita garden wala. So it is a challenge to provide these services to everybody. Akamunda ko need ada dulato iko lafita kurangolale. Every Gambian household be left a kurangolal. And we wish we provide them electricity over. But it's a process. Gardino be ole nyama, school be ole nyama. There are many villages queuing left a school olal. In fact, we go to communities, we want a college. So government service be ole nyama. The more you do, the more they will demand. Hani His Excellency na ata sila yelo la dulato. Na silo yele. Dame sila kuto. Wole fanka adani sila do la fang. In fact, san ka boy sade kari lom kana sade kari. Because that is how government development is. Ni mole garden or dada, let's say for example, we are going to build a, let's say, animal drinking center during the tour. So mole o jele go, oh, so yari nyinka soto nole. So you go to the next community, that's what they will ask for. So in garden all, we are very aware of it. We learn how economically empowering nyinka musol de manyame, ila fanko ka yiri wa jele. Nung akela nutritional status fana aka improve le. So garden is a priority for our Ministry of Agriculture. And so we are working with the projects on phases. We are rehabilitating meli alonko yenyi elo sotole mbakande. Manfuta mobema, but we are on it. Just ngamen for 6 keta already just on a short notice. 11 la tender is already in the newspapers, and then 16 are next in the queue. And those communities are informed already. Mansadokolem Amantaria is not going to be overnight, but let them understand that the process is on. And we are on it. Back and definitely.
Okay,
back.
Zala, jakumba bata. Ngada foro kono. Jama sai kyol baka foro kono. Ngami je musolo mero long e foro kono. Ay kam moje mi ana kebata. Ninga na amna kan sai foro kono. Kole adogo ngota da. Mbolaka. Bale ningo ko muna la bada ko rijang. E konyo ko monjoron soto. Mang tra patira soto. Man trakido sodo ngaje ko jambela watun traki jama be senar bulo kono naje ko Allah sona trakido da mo do bulo kono musol ko e baka trakido sodo anyama kaje ko senoke ani na mon sekunde ani na ministry musol en ko la ko kam fo trakido fanna ni pawati lan joron albe mun ko kaje ko kam musol de mawala
Mbeje Senen la demanding. Trakitol, I think Gambia Mansakunda, His Excellency Mata Senelal Bulu. Jane commission ole ata Senelal Bulu. And I think you have to differentiate that. Commission on loi le alondi, an act of parliament, and war is a coalition government. Yo commission on londi, commission on ne Trakitol ta Senelal Bulu, and commission on fanaya wafi. That is independent of the government, because the commissions are supposed to operate independently. But that aside, let's move to 2023. Yes, Trakitol mang Senelal si. We have 50 tractors. That 20 is purposely dedicated to CRR South for man Seno Dama. The other 30 are only Janjan the Gambia Bekono. But now Amansi, we know that currently in the 2024 budget, nga include jele to bring in about 180 tractors and nga okele in the 2024 budget. And already there's a cabinet paper is in the works pour ka work clear so that Mansakunda can start the procurement of these 180 tractors. So ndol jigidal ko 180 tractors ni wal nata. At the tractor la demand be settle la. But it will take us a long way, because that is way more than almost every tractor it come for a mental Senelal Bulu is even less than that amount. So 180 tractors ni wo janjanita Gambia kono, it will help to decrease that labor merol ning musoli men complain ye farol kono. So we are aware of that. But that aside, this 2023 alone, we distributed 30 power tillers by the regional rice value chain. And also they distributed 4 tractors. Of course, they are supposed to have 7. 4 and 4 you distribute in the Nyanis and in the URR. So the 3 are supposed to be on the way. So we are aware of the challenge. Ko bi jamano nte muruno la seno to me anko kola seno lo. What is sustainable no la because funding ke olte ta faroto wala kungodo nara kola seno le biji. So nga wo sutele mbe mba kanna pour Trakitol se soto no nyame Gambia ko.
Sa nkaje ko Trakitol kata la official to mingala alla jen official to nyaje West Coast. Nyaje West Coast wala barta. Ela fo ndo warta. Bali e ko Trakitol mesulo ma fa wala apakasia nyaji be ko sare do bi ni sare be ke no sare dul bije so Trakitol e ti logono. E kasoro no. O do fanka bi fo ko Trakitol mbe pour official no jang. Fulo ko sa mansi. E ka ne ko combo is be only one Trakitol o do ko blal be supply. Musulo kam complain ko nga keno so don ba ta ke kene no ma fo jang mi yaron ka around wado nya ko ma abukana no jamanya do ko hani ngaje ko ta ke do mi yaron ko jama ko min kasino ke ngaje ko ya samma fo ni ma fo le jama ko minister ta ke do mi yaron ko na rina a samma la ma fo le and de yaron ko mi janga do ko ke ni bo jabila
no ajube actually I'm from Foni Bondali. Foni Bondali Trakitol tigi, just to make it clear clearly on the record. Trakitol Bedame is in Bullock. There's a tractor there for Foni benefit. And there's a tractor in Somida because there's a mixed farming center in Somida. And there's a tractor for the West Coast office, that is Yundu. But nonetheless, like I said, 30 tractors le be carry. Now look at, if you remove KMC and Banjul, you have 39 districts. So if you have 30 tractors and you have 39 districts, there must be districts without even a tractor. So at the most, a district probably will only have 1. If you do the math, near Jube, Bake, district tang sabanin konon to lebe kering, near KMC in Banjul Bondiji. And tractor as of now, tractor tang sabalebe under the role, Mansakunda la role nying. Because 20 nying are dedicated to rice production. So near Jube, tractor la sibalia, wale nying fenko benati. And Gambia, na agriculture nying is rain fed. Ntol be 95% of na production. Bolom ni sama nata ngata senola. So sama dunka ke 1 day le Gambia mu mebe kon. So tractor demand is on 1 day. So ni sama kita biya, everybody in the country is requesting for a tractor. And we have nearly 200,000 farmers. They are requesting for tractor and we only have 30. So tractor mansi. And this we acknowledge as a government. And we are working for a tractor lafa. But tractor la sotobalia is not about move from A Kasamba B. No. Every farmer is important to us. Every crop produced and consumed by a Gambian is important to us, regardless of the region. And that's the fact. So, tractor la lafa, njikita wale be problem more solve la. But sometimes we move the tractors to CRR, especially Tilikando kono, for dry season production. Because ni o wato sida, Santo Senel aljama fa mume, la seno nyin talatal. But in CRR South, because it is irrigated, ika seno kele samatili kandi. If as we speak, we are going to plow 1,000 hectares for CRR by the projects for free at no cost for the farmers. 1,000 hectares. So, and that is just going to be starting in about a week or so for dry season production. So tractors will move here and there depending on the national demand. But ni sama nata, they all fall back to their respective stations.
Yeah. So fanga panado minga party lat. Farokono. Mane buzo sai muso ko sai badala sai. Kama no bute bulo le merod. Iko do keno sai. Ale mu ndina masa kondi ane mesti. Ale mu fere kuli kaje ka muso de ma pawati la ni joran mi yalon ko be manon busala minna. Bokna ko ma barale. Waro nga muto te biro be jimi ga mano busala. Nga e ma buzo la ko nyo man jolon so no man sa kuna bulan sai. Ni na minister ne masa kunda. Ale mu fere kaje ko muso de ma wala.
Anyway, mbe kukilim fanang la fala nyinto wolom. Momo kanyi platform o jube because melkal follow jama bije they are in the diaspora. You see seno dunia be kono melia yiriwandi wolom private sector. So mansa kunda aka environment o nyine create pour private sector participate back. Nyi somanda fango nga doko dati nan tanjele. Data factory le jube je mi alko ase kasu process no kasu men so do within the Gambia. And it's private sector. So mani seno nyinto pour government ye jorango provide for everybody. That's the intention. But it's a challenge, just like any other government service. Mba katalale up to whatever is within our budget. Ngela but I don't recognize le stressors, wolem rice stressors, ekan yimem for them. The project rice regional rice mainly nying poverty lal sanu. They bought some stressors. Among for the dula beto. Just like tia busara masingo yemenje. Na je adu dula doltole. Among for the mobema. But ni ajube sanji dantan koma. Gamia jan tia busara masin de kere. But just because now moli ajele ko yari masingo be kere ne mense tio busano. So everybody have stopped sanka tio busano ala tia busara. So mobe be masingo le batu. So masingo fanang now is become a challenge. So jorangol nying abori jamo. Whatever you introduce, there will be a demand for that. So we are calling on the private sector. You can buy them as a youth group. You can operate and you will make money. Even money busara masingo, tia busara masingo. Private sector can come, you will sang, and they have a lot of youths that are willing to operate them, employ them, train them, and we'll see tia buso keno senela letari. It's a money buso keno farado kula letari. And it will become a business. So private sector first are dark seno kono. Yes, for private sectors are dark seno.
Kuma bar musul fanka wasimadi e ka firo kele ka bemo ay betea musul ko maudula mi alan ko ni example ta be ka maudula to wa fulula to sede kunda robi yama e fon ka banne bulo kono ni na mo do so kono don akatinyale jama musul ko yo fon complet ya wosi pake ko ni course to sede ma bulla le findo to jang amanje def ma ta bi kan fon amanje ta ko mo fon be bina yalla ndije mole na ya se bulo kono ko so wata bake ko marché mi ko center baron lay ni ko example ni west coast in ko bais ekilin loje man la ko is musul fon bi bida bi kan ra wa fo suba juno ko ni ko takan sabe ka wuli ni furaje ba fula wudu jang ka bada ko so bake ay kaje le fon katinye bulo kono aman sang adi ko maudla ko ma bate bulo le so wata bake ni na man sakunda ni minister of agriculture no fero bije almin ka kaje ko
fere jamal le bije andum ferol ni datita bare men foten al wuli jang mo sida dulal de manya na sila dame ni sida
musol le ko al wuli jang
yes but yalo foga context diala ni wato al wuli jang be siari bare yalo ita fola ite because ni sida ila bitikoto o ila space mo da fola al wuli jang but nonetheless bare musol la garden fengol melkatinya is become a concern and we recognize over 30% of the produce akatinya so walatina roots project we've built 3 cold storage facilities already one in Soma, one in Basse, one in Kuntao and nying ibe marché leto so ibaje ni musoli wafiroke ni ma bang isa samba yake in the cold storage amanjari ya wanter next day they can come and sell. The next phase, which they are going to cold storage is all. One will be in Ndungu Kebe. We'll be building about 12 of those or so. Well, now they'll have freezing capacity. And the spaces are going to be bigger. That way, as a main OJ, because Nyindongol Ngamenulo, wol pour ya wa filom bi ama bang ya mabo je kotek sama fana na yalo not for long time. So but the next phase nying already wo be freezing capacity le sodola ñinu fruits and vegetables is sino jele for a longer time. That aside, the GAFSI project, they are bringing in containerized cold storage. Mi alon ko wo ate tarla marse odata abe tarla garden on ñin fangol. Yes. Ika garden all men support, like I told you, GAPSIP, they are supporting garden, ika turol dealer. Now, they will put cold storage facilities. And one of those places, I think, is Kalaji, and one in Kiang, and many others. It will tabi siala lefang. Iba londi la garden all lefang kono. So, nila firi fengo mota. Yakati. Isaf, kino, wo cold storage facility kono. Ite ime lonko bi ni wa sandirlal nata. Ya sang ibulu, ya mensang. Mentuta, ay tu siringi. So, sad, ate tiñano la from the garden ni men sama marché oto fana ya wafi na banta salam na mambang in the market also, in some of the markets, not all the markets because I'm a marché all basic, but a market like Jara Soma is there na mambang ya samba yake in that facility. So these are things nga menul recognize ko wolbe demaro kelale. But the long term solution wolem processing. So and like I said, government don't build factories to process tomato or to process bitter tomato and stuff like that. That is where the private sector come and government ye dema. So you are aware of this. In October, one of our projects, Giraffe, just distributed $256 million, which is $4 million to 19 private sector producers. And this private sector, don't be jeda into vegetable, don't be jeda into rice. So that they can go into the processing. So cold storage, we are working on it. But then the long term is to have processing with the private sector. But that aside, a place like Farafenye, which is Maka Farafenye, and a place like Wasu, the projects will be building what we call agrology centers. These are going to be big places, is 1.5 hectare by 1.5 hectare. In those places, there will be a lot of processing. So Tundola, Fengol, Jamal, Bije, process la jele, it will be processed, it will be packaged, and it will be sold in our market and even be exported. So, we are aware of their challenges, but chronologically, these are our plans. Cold storage facilities in the markets, cold storage facilities in the gardens, and then agrology processing centers, and finally, private sector, let them get in, and the government support them, just like how we have started supporting them already.
Supporting them. Another question, Honorable Minister. Musu senela ni banko kan nila agriculture nila man sekunda ale mun soro musu senela moy
musu senela
sa intele siara kelted.
Yes, definitely. But look, ngamen soro musu senela le ngamera mbota wole folate because musu senela they are either man seno or gardino or regular crops like groundnut. So groundnut ngamen soto just like what we have for almost senelal mume wala mo ngani men follow
yalla mde musul lan la priority
so
musul lan la priority
musul our priority
exactly so yalla wala kan ele koko be loud la ngala fla abu mo bake an sar nyim pranga ko on mi tan naka jarade de bal inshallah allah dina ko iba kanne ay bari ba kelal inshallah ala nga ala mo nyado mandi wala kan musul la ko kay
musul senelal na ni tata allah di ko honorable minister and his excellency president barola mansakunda yalla batada lonne andu fana yalla lodula fana suutele because itolle ka ni la konton bolo yele bi mano le be duma musol le asene jaato le be teye kanjo kano everything membe laari mano inga musol le ka sene so musu sene la lodula gambia la fankoto ani agriculture to ntol nga ko suute bakel andu ngi ni mbara o kan Mansakunda will do whatever it takes pour kila kulu sone andi ibe mento ila seno ibe mento pour ka seno sone andi seno dumbe sone andi la nyamen wala mu ke makoy ka kobiro tilting the preparing the land
exactly
and like I said ni sama mentamida roots prepare over 2,000 hectares of land for Senegal including Musu Senegal in dry season we'll do plowing for about 1,000 hectares in Jahali, around Jahali alone for mani Senegal. So turo ka di mollale for free. Hani garden turo gafsip ka di musollal.
Free.
Roots fanan ka di musollal.
Ha musole yo fanya yo fanya.
Exactly. So seno ka ke turo be dile lale. cold storage pour ila fengol kana tinya a start tale ka doku and we have a roadmap and ngamira ngaw explain ile marketing it will require a lot of private sector involvement pour marketing pour marché o but nonetheless Roots is operating mel yalon ko be gadi noldo wol yalon ne ko Roots have what is called market information system
musudo fonye mana sada jumadi ngala fonye ma fo musudo fonye de ko sayo kay le masel kenyalon ne ko sa masebe nyade jani raji kala ne ko masebe exactly
yo bale bije ka men call
yo fonye
ni o number call isa announce no on that platform control jaba ton fulane bija
exactly yo fonye
so those tarawo platform to me an ko bawo seno is a value chain seno manke pour sene la dama sandirla se tara on the platform afko okay ndebe sola ni jaba 200 ton on ni ndebe sola ngalale albe price o fono la on that same platform ale d'accord mo be tar la platform do me an ko woka transportation nek was have okay ndese ni jabo bondino le from Sibanor nga nati ye in Brikama bare abe nangam le pour na moto ni nal benda wo be jabo collect la Sibanor a nati ye Brikama ite ye ojo o senela ni ite se ojo no le using your wave using your Q money using your every money using any of the bank be Gambia me app sodo you can use that app ye o Mario jo so wo se tarala gadi noto in Sibanor ite tarela dulato in Brikama jabo se bonan Sibanor ay naite tara Brikama and is seamless and all this platform is operated by Roots and the Ministry of Agriculture and garden will be melanco selected gardens they are now operating in this manner so so even the business is being modernized but that aside under the ministry department of planning we have also a market information system me alonko ni wo number dial itali wo number lonne iba fo lele ko okay bi bundu marché to jabo kilo is $25 but Brikama is 27 Bureng is $30 Puntaur is so you will know the price of a kilo of onion nationwide so it's you as a producer now to go and sell where you think you have the best deal and that is being operated directly by the Ministry of Agriculture under the Department of Planning so exactly and musol melbe nyim production auto they are aware of this among for the dulabeto is rolling out the technology but it's a very good start
that's very good minister nya jibe min denta tiasinala komonto ene president mo Albertola ka woni nan ci wal basan place ken bala komonto ki baro flam moy ko ci wasa ma sekoto e pesa ma you can say la ko ma so le bulo kon Mamira, Tumando, you can check back with those people. Nia Jube, Gambia mu bankule tumeanko a safe tale baki. Alhamdulillah nga ala tentu wala. Na mansa kunda nyatonko His Excellency President Barrow tentu wala. Bare Nia Jube Gambia la dula men jamfat frontiere wala. Amantambi 5 km, 10 km. Itelo la dula to namake kombo konoti. Bare sene banko, Gambia la sene banko. Ilota dawda, you are less than 5 kilometers to a border. So, kat 5 million or 3 million ta ini woy na tara searing liquid cash to a village it requires a lot of security and possibly even armed security because ni okay bi mo le alone ko sama mi safari ni million sabali binaja sinini ani million sabali binaja it becomes a risk so wala dina initially ntolngi men plan no wala mu ni senela nata ni ngela TOPC na kaito dila you go to the nearest bank Gambia bi region tije bank te dam you go to the nearest bank yela kodo taita bare Senegal man na la fiola iko katio pese itol dal kodo ita so man na la kada ba nata second option fana dila okay yela tio pese and then we pay you using Wave or AfriMoney, Q-Money, any of these payment platforms bare bawo na Senegal jamal fana alhamdulillah jamal karantale bare jamal fana mankar so wo fana man na die fana so in an attempt pour ketol satisfy ni seko nying bi sandirla nying 1 million nada mel pese tanu abe wolle jola so ibajela bawo volume nying wartale nyina 4 months nyobatu there has to be a backlog it's just natural and that's because of security contact ite hanila among ke good idea di or liquid cash sifal samodo yes walatina akata in bits walatina nyobatu nyim bije more say hakitu nak because that's just the reality wala
was only possible logistically. Nara nung the bank option was acceptable. Tumando nyimbete sotulan. But nyine asabu fo joro nyinka tarde. Barni mele tarde osoto fo tarde nyin lafita Tambila. They can contact GGC. It only GGC la director or the GGC personnel lonne mele an ko wolle marata nyin tiya samala. Ise contact no le yela batada itandi. Ni mang solution soto je. Please let them contact the Ministry of Agriculture. And whoever they contact at the Ministry, akibaro be futalale, and numbe lola le kaje ko a problem on a solve.
Comment on honorable my Fatima a press conference Monday. Ka tumulo den ko masakunda tinya on de ka masakunda to an ko tinya be or Minister of Agriculture.
My father.
Ha.
Okay.
Ni la ministry ne masakunda. Nyat la mailen tumulo be nyaadi ila minister ni ba jabila.
Actually, in Temang, my party la 2 miro moy. And I don't even believe that my party be ofola. My party is our ally. My party mu Kutubung Daala terroleri. My party is he's been in this government before. So mala 2 miro moy and bao mamoy. I don't think I want to respond to that.
That's fine. Minister, by what of la pedakan don jumaro fala sida. Ngelo wato la bake. Wato jumadina budinga katano. Nyaji be say ila Ministry of Agriculture. Sa ne pangala sino ko mas.
Okay.
Ngalo nimparle mina album rande mala na jolala. Nyaji be poultry. Sa ngba ko kanjang fani ka jama be jami'a ko ibato ani musu jamal. Bali ka jama kamin poli ko ka dima ne ipkaso no masakunda bulo kan ila agriculture bulo kan ministry bulo kan. Olfana fana album ko dima ka jiko ko olfana dima.
Menul ba kan wolbe de maro soto kan. Jama ite sifallo imam fen dati e ko lafta poultry len
non de nga commencé
mel ya commencé jama wol ibe de maro soto kan bare ni ajube ite na bi ko okay nte lafta ka poultry le fenke start yena Ministry of Agriculture e ko lafita de maro la warra there are hundreds or at least 1,000 or so people they are already into it mamira mu fenneti me yalo ko is fair. So Melbakang ebe eka demaro sotole because the GAFSIP project is purely on poultry and they are doing some support on poultry. Poultry is a big challenge because Gambia jamea na poultry keta challenge. Wolem kunol nyin sisol ila domoro.
Le domoro ha.
Amang sia ala sia bali ayatina serta.
Ha.
So government pour ka wo solve ngar understand ko the base pour si c'est la domoro à la base majority men karaje wala tubañoti over 65%. So wala tina deliberately as a government policy nga tubañi turo di Gambia Senela men lafta no tubañ turo la in 2023 man sa kunda tubañ turo di ala anu nga oke men kama pro tubaño sia Gambia no buka tubaño do mo ba. It's not a corn consuming country. But the reason why nga oke ni tubaño siata there are a lot of small factories in town melka si c'est domoro dada. Bari buka tubaño le soto. So nyina tubaño nying alhamdulillah production has increased. And the thing is we in fact have created a platform about corn only tubaño dama. In that platform where you can announce that I have 100 bags of corn. Mela fitala aba fole intela fitala ale price okajanal benda you will they'll either come and pick it up or you will deliver. But it I have this amount of kilos and no kilo and the payment will be effected. Even that platform is available. And that platform is up and running. So wole sa sabu no for si wala domoro la cost. Domoro is here, then cost nye then poultry will be sustainable. But near domoro mangsia ala current condition, ala current cost, ala profitability near poultry may operate is a small poultry, which most Gambians are operating small ones. Abe kela big challenge. So we are working on solving the real foundation, and that is domoro aisia ala cost ni tala. Ni okeda then mo jamal bije tumando ete sola la mansa kunda la support la. They'll be able to operate their own backyard poultry, and then ngamira be fanko la fala especially for the young people and the muso.
Ngalo last question or two questions do ngasono. Second level muso ko sial senda bije mi anako wala mano sai kadaje kasan senda mi anako ibe mando ko je kada ko maso keep price je e ko bro jam pana ya ma in term of risk ko in komo e flesan so mi anako kada ka mano sanje keep price mi anako ape de manuna ba jama ko ni mo sekunda dula dida mian ko dula wada gambe jeng to mano orona e mano do ko jande ado ngalon plan babule mian ko kam solte kam molde ma wala plan biye wa jama ko say jawabi kilar e ko siya di sa mano tipta yorde e ko because jaka do ko je kada asan nyum last time ngajom jati ay ba fundi ita mano sanje ay man filoso
mano men odatana
no mano me ka do ko je fa like man sekunda do pagade e ka mano do ko je ka wa fuje akoso keep price jama mo fran ko je mo so de do ko fala jam fala do ko jam fala mi anan ko senda bi jam ya mano sanje keep price mi anan ko de batala
ni ko mano ka san keep price mano fo nyara mano men sene Gambia ba
exactly ha mano men sene Gambia jang in Allah pajoro mi siaral jama ko mando bi jama ko pajoro bi jama ko mando ko siara jede ka so je keep price ka san galbu je keep price na san defama je tibito so da mano sanje da sunyani ba
mol ka sanje not project buka mano
no mol ka sanje bulo kono ngola fode mol ka sanje bulo kono je
e ka san senelal bulo
no exactly ka san senelal bulo kono je
okay
so mano mi ala ko like jamma mo la folo ka soto men ko sende betale mi ko mas ko nda bo sende ballo jamma en bidin kombos mi ko mano du kula jede mul ka ka sa mano sey bulo kono
kombo jang hani kenoti je tumando men ka kaburol si not to talk of kadula ta molbul pour mani seno ite fo membe yaay kan inin senela ka kaja ite dula je la kombo dol se damentano molbul ngake mani sene dulati ba it's almost impossible because hani nin sol fango saani man hani domo dula to wala nay ka nin sol je mano so in the combos it's a pressure land is a pressure issue here so combo jang kato nyina e mani jama sotol
kato ndara je
exactly
ndara facile la
yes
ndara je ko wol sew bar e mani jama sotol ta ko minister of agriculture di ha wo ndi fon ko ngo serial
dula jamal be combo bi e gadinol de pour musol wol bijele they are settled Sukuta Bakau Banjulu Deng wol they are traditional places that brings 50 or 60 years or more wol beje so o kenol bijele bare bi kata dulato bi kombo be dami solla ka fo pour ka mano sene is a challenge as a country alinga mano sene ala sene dula be ame anko ko jiotije wala URR CRR all the way and man sakunda is introducing rice varieties melanko is a balloon ko jiot so ibajela it will expand to West Coast and KMC and then seno men ka keno kombo jang memu garden seno di man sakunda be o support kanne memu nying individual backyard seno tubaño and vitamin infused potatoes will be kakeno le combo jam mani senela in combo there's a directorate called Directorate of Urban Agriculture
exactly
andu ñinang ni ajube melbe ni be takan jam for traffic light ye manol jele dulato hari giraffe le turo di wala
exactly
so ni mu mani senelati combo jam dula warta ma wara approach the Directorate of Urban Agriculture ibe support lale ibe turo dile lale pour yela mani seno kino on non dile mano men ka sene bolon kono bidigol be Gambia janne kombo jang meli alon ko e ka o mano wafi jan bidika mo marché auto fango specifically da se shop fembu ka wafi je na ma ke Gambian rice ha andung just after the Sukuta Jaban traffic light bidiko bi jele me anko fembu ka wafi je na ma ke Gambia mano dama drone ka wafi je so already even in the combos dulal bi jele me anko Gambia mano dama ka wafi so me fola mole rek wala Gambia mano is available in the combos is available in the provinces and be Gambia no encourage la menna let us eat our own thing alinga start ka kenna own marseot because ni men ka Senegal amani lembang atia lembang whatever we produce nindol buka o consume then ate continue no la ka produce because ninko me depend na banku do ka export bankol be ba kata kan message pour que la senol ke pour que la dañino bondi fangoli woto tolle fo nyanta ka ken on marché ot alingan na mano domo alingan na tuba na fir fengol alinga ol domo ninga start ka ol domo men kana abe talala men ka sene jam fana abe yiri wala senelal fana la fanko be yiri wala so alinga ken na on marché ot
abraka bake honorable minister ngai tuntu bak ngai jay yewa to minta ka jan kerfatu ngai kumande kono don alhamdulillah e fanyo ko bismillah ndi be sorodila mol fele be jibe kan dunya be jibe kan honorable minister signe bi ngaran science law akwai sen lamale basi boni mi ango anin faslan ngata sai wala faro kono ngaran inshallah sen abi ko mo mala ni be sorodila honorable minister ko men sabadi
mbe sénégal le tentula bake especially musu sénégal melbe faroto melbe gadinoto melbe tubaño kungudo ko dal nga musol ni mbara bake ela lodula banko e na wo suutele as government andu ila lodula fana his excellency president adama barrow fana nga wo suutele woto ge ni mbara kam bakele wo ko la gambia fonnin kewol mbe danila ali nga muru nga start kam fangol engage mo bete office do ko sotola mo bete métier do la do ko sotola bare seno is a big business senelal bi janne bi million ko there are millions in their accounts senelal bi janne million ko there are driving flashy cars ali nga muru senoto ma fola mel fana mu kenetiolti our traditional rulers na sefolu kumandangulu alkalolu especially in the provinces ali nga keno di fonninkeol let's make land available pour fonninkeol mel lafta senola do e lafta senola nyawnya akodo be nyawnya fo e keno soto kene soto in the Gambia has become a very complex issue woto na local authorities sol mel marta kenol ada nyaton kol kabilol kenol mel be laring sanji kemenani sanji kemenul han kabi be laring wo nyama ali nga land access lafa ma fo lunna lalie keno ka wafi bantala banko mol mel kana jang ntol maw advice bare Gambia dingo ka wafa maw ka diala pour senolaw ali nga okay nara pour senolo because na tuta larinje amaw community nafa ama Gambia fana muwe bele fana nafa woto mbafula senin ko le dem come back nga senoke bare mbafula kenetioli yes kenola access kene soto ya sone andi musoli ya sone andi fondinke wali abarka bake ngal tentu bake ngal jayi milena programme mojo mi kala Kutubung Daala mile muta kamera to bi olon fona aja facility ngal Kutubung Daala mata boto to wada nabe wulol kono faro kono Mustafa Camara ngal tentu bake ngal jayi anina boss Charles ngal tentu bake ngal jayi nyaajem fara mbita minana on drive mi kala sifo sedi kanti ngal tentu bake ngal jayi nali bari man la min fatin debusim poka kunto alamatilo kalo siala wassalam ala baraka la baludula Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula ni beta biro kela nakela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula ni beta biro kela makela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula dimbali la domoro akata Kutubung Daala adi ñu Kutubung Daala nali ya may kanyela wala ñu Kutubung Daala wala ka kanyela wala bambandi kan dum kanyela na ko no man fa ka bambang Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula aye Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula kae ni beta biro kela ba kela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula akai ni beta biro kela iba kela Kutubung Daala dimbali bela baludula balwo sonan diadula wala mu Kutubung Daala ti nin Kutubung Daala ko lebe wala biyo dimbali bela balo Kutubung Daala dimbali bela balo ila Kutubung Daala cosandol den ada ko be ka ce wala to
is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, Takaful Fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.